You might have to release it because I had it last time.
Close it and open it again and see if it's there.
Go to PC. There it is, Lander. Yay. And then I hit the green, no, not the green plus. There we go. I had to open it.
Okay, I'm gonna bump us over now. Everyone seems to be good. Harry, you good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Something's going on with my video. Every time I turn it on, it turns itself off.
Yeah, I've had that problem with Discord before too, and I can't tell you how I fixed it. It just fixed itself.
Things
I'm
happen.
trying to tell you something.
Don't sweat it though. I mean, if you don't we don't need the camera on to play. That's fine. We just need to be able to hear.
It
I go
just
to
means we gotta
library to get the books,
reorganize
right?
things. Yes.
Modules?
Yep.
It's starting to come back to me now. And then I click on the book, and when it opens, it's loaded. Got
Yes.
it.
Hi, everybody.
But don't go halfway.
Hello.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello.
DM Jeremy here with the companions of the Icewind Dale game. As usual, I'm having internet troubles. They're still trying to sort them all out. So if you lose me, I will be back. You can catch the stream over on Agni's channel. Agni Atu Glockto Nicta Barada. And you can also catch it over on Affy's channel on Affy_the_DM.
That's
They're
me.
Agni Amun Atu.
Yeah, that word.
I should have called you Channel Jim or something.
I don't have a stream, but I put a sign out front of my house so people know that I'm playing.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay, so if you're making a drive-by and you see someone with a sign, you know.
Honk twice, so I know it's you.
You know. So, I don't really have any announcements to make. We can just start playing. How's that
Woohoo!
sound? Oh, I do have an announcement to make. Session 2 of Old Men Rolling Dice. Available wherever you download your podcasts. There, done.
Excellent.
That was easy.
Excellent announcement.
Yeah. It's about positivity in gaming. It's about paying it forward. It's about good things in a world of bad stuff with COVID and all the rest of the crap. So, and we talked to Father Mike on it, my buddy Father Mike, which I really like. That rhymed.
It did.
I'm a poet. Give me a level in Bard, please. Okay, so last time we had still done nothing in this campaign.
Let's go save some people on a cave.
Hey,
We're level
we finished
2
the quest.
now. We did a thing.
You came out maybe and saw us. The Chewinga was returned to the woman who had asked you to go get it, Danica. She has taken it away to perform God knows what experiments on it. While in Easthaven, you were basically bombarded with story hooks, where people were like, "Hey, fishermen are missing on the lake," and then you were part of a seance, a halfling seance, where supposedly the lady, the white lady, who Easthaveners know possessed your little halfling friend Ronaldo, who may or may not be competition for Courtney's bard skills.
Definitely not.
And through the seance, you learned a couple other things about that were going on in and about town. There was some. Let's bring those up here quick. So there was some mention that the castle in Caer Dineval was some sort of gateway to the Hells, and you were warned that invisible dwarves were stalking the streets of Easthaven, Caer Dineval, and Caer Konig, all towns of 10 towns. And there was some mention that beware of Maud. and her cauldron out there on the lake. But you also have, like, you know, the people of Goodmead were hoping you would come and help them with their giant issue. But
And
by
good thing that's out of
God,
the
tonight
way.
we are going to fight something. If I have to just make an encounter, it's going to happen.
We fought a fox.
You murdered a fox. There's a lot of
That-
murder in this game, actually.
I was not part of that. I was just
And there may be
catching
a
the
couple
chewinga.
hobos.
There may be a couple hobos. So,
Yeah.
what would the party like to do?
Murder
You tell
things.
me. You tell me. You've got a plethora of things to do or explore.
I think we wanted to find the fishermen first because they were in rough shape, and we get more
we gotta-
reward if they're alive. Not that I'm just doing it for the reward or anything, but
No, definitely not.
Not just that, but
not
it-
just that. Yes.
yeah.
Yes, it was implied that, you know, you were offered a couple rewards, right?
Yep. And there were 2 items. One we could have, and one we could have if they're
There was
alive.
a scroll of fireball, and there was
A vorpal sword.
there was a magic bag, and you could have one or the other. You, of course, wanted more, and you were told you could have both if the fishermen were returned alive, because alive would sort of bolster the spirits of the people of Easthaven.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
But
Fisherman.
we still have the dog sled. We were talking about possibly dog sledding.
You have a dog sled.
Yes.
Yes. So let's be clear here. To get from Easthaven to Lac Dinneshere is 9 hours. So somewhere along that coast in that 9-hour stretch is somewhere along there is where these fishermen may have gone missing. And I'll get that map out for you so you have a feeling of where that could be, right?
Right.
So we're currently in Easthaven, and they're thinking, Lac Dinneshere is about 9 hours by the trail. And Lac Dinneshere, otherwise known as Lake Dinneshere, Lac Dinneshere is frozen, but there is open water where these fishermen may have been, and they would be. You were warned that with the ice flows, anyone not sort of proficient in a boat would have a bit of, it would be perilous.
That sounds bad.
Far too perilous.
Yeah.
Perilous is my middle name.
All right, how are we doing this, guys?
Okay, Perry.
If I put wheels on it, can it be a ground vehicle?
Wheels on what?
The boat.
No.
What if we put skis on it?
No.
What if we put skis on it?
Well, you could put skis on it, I guess.
Then it would be a ground vehicle. Done.
Okay,
Fair
so
enough.
fishing with ground vehicles.
Excellent. Why don't we just put the boat on the dog sled?
Where are we getting a boat from?
We're
They're just
acquiring one.
floating.
Get one. Apparently, there's some people in town that would give us one.
Yeah, there was a boat available. Like
I think-
the town captain will make the boat available, but she warns that, that is not a safe way to do it.
Is anyone super boat proficient? Chris, that sounds like something you would do.
Drive a sled, I can drive a boat.
I believe him.
I don't.
Can you dodge a wrench, though?
Oh, you can dodge a wrench.
Dodge, dive, dip, duck, and dodge.
Dip, duck, and dodge. So what's the plan? Are we gonna take the dog sled? Leave the dog sled?
Can't leave it here. Somebody will pickpocket the dogs right out from under us.
They are allowed to do that here.
Are we like agreed on foot? We want to do this on foot. We're not taking the boat.
I think taking the boat would be a very bad idea.
Very bad idea.
Okay,
But
let's,
great idea.
let's
I'm a
find.
We
captain.
can scout ahead with the dog sled.
Captain Ron says take the boat.
Captain Ron.
Yes, send two on the
Fantastic
sled.
movie, by the way.
The others can walk behind for a slower view.
Okay. So who's driving the sled? Is Malice doing that again, or
I'm
is someone
sitting
that
in the
actually
sled.
has
I think
proficiency
so.
doing that?
I'm proficient with it. I can do it.
Now the challenge is on. Okay.
It's considered
you
a
know
land
what?
vehicle, right?
I don't have my dice tower up. Why would that be?
You don't,
don't
get
have one?
one.
I feel left out all of a sudden.
All your dice are in the tower automatically.
Okay.
Unless you
So-
change it.
So you're gonna take the coast?
Yes.
All right.
Who's going
And-
with me on the sled?
I'm riding on the sled.
Damn it.
Ah, shotgun.
Damn it.
Shotgun. I have
Is
gold.
the
I'm
sled
being
is the
dragged.
sled streaking ahead and everybody else is sort of walking behind?
I
That
tie
was
a
the
rope
plan.
to the back of the sled to be dragged.
These poor
Tie it around
dogs.
my ankles.
These poor dogs.
So
Okay.
stand on your shield, you'll be alright.
Sorry.
They're
So
practically wolves.
is the sled nearby?
Yeah, we left it at the wet trout or whatever it was called.
No. I mean,
We're
as
in.
you head across the tundra,
Oh.
is the sled like booking it out ahead?
Yes, it goes ahead because we're on a time limit.
It can scout ahead and come back.
Okay.
And then we have the extra eyes in case we miss anything.
So just so we're clear, we are splitting the party.
4 times.
I've heard of that
I'm
happening.
going looking for the giant.
Double the
Okay.
chance of getting an encounter to kill something.
That's fine.
Or
Okay.
being
As soon as I
killed.
leave, I'm grabbing the boat.
Of
Okay.
course you are.
You want to? I'll drive the boat. I'll drive it.
I just want to go fishing, man.
Someone in chat get me inspiration. I'll drive that bitch.
So, Abigail and Jade jump on the dog sled and head out of town, and the other 3 heroes trudge along behind. Are we keeping any kind of a distance, or is it just you're going for bear on the dog sled looking for something?
I'd say we'd stay like between 80 and 120 feet. Maybe 200 at most.
I was
So
thinking we
you're-
go up to 500 and like kind of backtrack back and forth while they keep up.
So if you
Oh,
feel like you've
okay.
gotten too far ahead, you backtrack to get to find them.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
We're
enough.
hiding in the
Can-
bushes. They won't know where we
Can
went.
I have Abigail and Jade give me perception checks at disadvantage because of the speed that the dog sled is booking it at, and it's night, and there's snow falling. So,
Can cost help so I don't get disadvantage?
do you want him to fly in this weather?
No, he's gonna sit on my shoulder.
Yeah, you're at disadvantage. You ain't getting nothing out of that bird on your shoulder.
Thank you, Rudra.
Maybe a slight massage.
Maybe a slight massage. It's kneading on your shoulder. It's like. Okay. So the first hour and a half, nothing. For those of you trudging through the snow, the dog sled is very easy to follow. Like, there's not enough snow falling fast enough to cover its tracks. So the sled marks are there, and the dog footprints are there, and you can even hear you hear the dogs on the wind all the time barking and things like that. So the first couple hours, nothing. Can I get Lander and the walking party, basically Lander, Malice, and Courtney, to give me perception checks? You guys can make those though at without disadvantage. Just a regular perception roll.
Where's the draggable thing to do it?
You go into
It's
your character sheet
I with the plus
and
1.
Yeah.
And skills. So you see perception, and then there's
Yeah.
a scroll to the right. It'll say wisdom, and then miscellaneous, and then the little die thing with the plus whatever you have. Click on the plus whatever and drag it to the tower.
And I need one of those from Courtney still. I only have Lander so far.
See what the hell you're talking about? By wisdom?
No, go to character sheet.
Yeah, I am.
Go to
Down
skills.
down the right hand side, there should be skills. And then on that, you can do perception, and then drop that into the dice tower.
You'll see wisdom, a blank
Oh,
box,
that's
and then
why
a
I'm on the
little
wrong
dice
friggin'.
Yeah.
What's the point of even rolling it? I'm like a friggin'.
Courtney, do you want to roll?
Oh, I thought I did. Here, try this. That work?
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure there's nothing even within like a half inch of the dice tower, otherwise it might interfere with the dice tower.
That work?
Yeah, that did. Is there a reason everybody's dice are my colored dice? Is that correct? Like the dice color I picked, everybody's hit. I'm just making a random complaint here about this. Does not everybody get their own colored dice? What's going on here?
Oh, I don't know. How about
Okay, well, screw you guys.
I mean,
Okay, yours are black. Everybody else's seems to be my color.
I guess in the tower it registers as your dice.
Oh, maybe. Okay, so Courtney and Malice.
Yes.
You're about 2 hours out of town, so you're maybe about a quarter of the way to Caer Dineval. You are starting to see that the lake to your right is pretty cracked up, and you can see some water, not just ice. There's a lot of ice flows in amongst it, and way out on the ice, you see a dark lump that could be a boat.
Okay.
Are we within earshot of the dog sled ahead?
No.
I'll Eldritch Blast the dog sled to get their attention.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just make a quick roll on that. Yeah, no, it's on the Abigail and Jade are currently on. You're expecting them back shortly, but they're somewhere out ahead. You can hear the dogs though in the night.
Okay.
How far away are they?
You have no idea. You can't see them.
I'm gonna fire off a random Eldritch Blast.
Into the air?
Well,
Into the
sled.
dark- Into the darkness.
Like a flare into the darkness, or are you
Yeah,
shooting it like
trying-
straight ahead at you? If it hits something, oh well.
No, like on a slight angle upwards, so it would not hit them directly. Hopefully,
All right,
unless they're
so-
on the rise.
Abigail and Jade, the two of you notice a quick shock of light as some sort of firebolt or eldritch blast or something disperses up into the night sky.
Did you see that?
I did.
It's probably nothing, right?
It's nothing. We'll keep going.
Yeah, let's go.
Carry on.
Carry on.
No, seriously, let's turn around. Let's go.
Are you guys waiting for them, or do you start heading out to the ice?
Let's start heading out. They have a dog sled. They'll be very quick.
Okay. So you head down a bit of an incline, and your feet are no longer sort of on solid ground. The ground is covered in a light frosting of snow.
I like frosting.
You can see though that the ice has had a
cake.
fair bit of movement, because there are some jagged areas where like whole shelves of ice have been pushed up on top of other pieces of ice and then frozen like that. So right now though, what you're walking on seems fairly stable, and you would guess you're about maybe 400 feet from this pile that you think is maybe a boat.
Who's the smallest of us?
Probably
Hmm.
you.
If you're asking who's the lightest, it would be you, because Malice and Lander are both standing there in heavy armor.
All right, I'm gonna tell the fellas, hey, let me get this one, guys.
Let me
Just
let me
walk
take this over the team.
Do we have like 50 feet of rope we can? They're like 400 feet away. Okay, I'm just gonna start walking out on the ice.
Yeah,
Thanks,
this thing is just
Rudra.
lit under. Remember how there's always that aurora borealis effect in the sky? So just that light is sort of catching something on the horizon.
All right, I'm gonna go out towards it.
All right. Give me another. Give me a perception check. We'll overuse the hell out of this skill. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons 5e.
I don't think you can overuse it.
All right, Courtney. What Malice and Lander? What are you guys doing as Courtney pushes out onto the ice? Like,
I'm keeping one eye out for the returning dog sled and the other eye on the weird shape in the distance to see if it stays behaving like a ship.
okay.
Or starts
What about
moving around
Malice?
like something else.
I am keeping an eye on Courtney in case he falls in.
Okay. So Courtney, you make your way out, and as you get closer, you can definitely begin to tell. You're maybe 100 feet now. You're certain it's a boat,
Okay.
a small fishing boat.
Am I within like earshot of these guys?
Yeah, you can holler back at them. Sure.
All right, I'll holler back that I see something, and it's definitely a boat, and I'm gonna go closer.
Okay. As Courtney gets about 50 feet from the boat, the dog sled sort of pulls up on the shore. Lander and Malice are just standing on sort of the first 10, 15 feet of ice. And Courtney's way out there. You can see his dark shape, and he reaches the boat. And Courtney, the boat sort of bobs untethered, half in the water and half out of the water. So like it's come ashore, and the back ass of the boat is still in the water. And there's a number of ice flows. Like the water is not open water. It's sort of like a slushy top to it. They must have rode through it. Not far away, you can see some very tall cliffs on the shoreline that abut up against the shoreline. And
He said, but.
I said, but. You're also pretty sure that under this dim light, you're making out the images of these. It looks like really dark spots. You're thinking that probably there's some caves along that snowy cliff face. However, the wind out here is pretty strong, and snow is sort of drifting at boot height, just in sheets across. And you're a little, for a moment, you're concerned that it could be tricky to see what's ice and what's just slushy flow.
I'll call out to the boat to see if anyone's there, or if anyone can hear me.
He's 400 feet out?
Yeah.
I'm going to use my ridiculous amount of movement speed thanks to cunning action and dash and running and feline agility to make it there in like 8 seconds.
Okay, so you begin to sprint out to Courtney.
Yep.
Can you give me a
Got that
perception
back still,
check?
are you?
Okay. So Courtney, you're hollering around for the fishermen. And no one replies back.
I
And
do.
Jade arrives. Again, so you've got 3 friends silhouetted on the coastline there, about 400 feet from you, and about 80 feet from you, as this lake bends around, you can see the cliff that I described to Courtney with these pockmarked dark spots. You're assuming caves. Inside the boat, the two of you can see that there are 4 sets of fishing tackle amidst a dozen or so empty bottles.
Oh, so they were drunk. Sounds legit.
So if there's no one in there, they probably went to find shelter, and we should go look at them. I saw a deposit of what could be small caves in the cliffside.
Oh, you mean those things over there that I just saw too?
Yeah.
Yeah, those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Or they died.
We'll find out either way.
Okay. So,
If they're dead, Agni can turn them into skeletons.
That's true.
Perfect.
can
Abigail.
he do that? Can he do that?
You're the DM.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So with that, I'm gonna ask that anyone not at the boat make a perception check at disadvantage for me.
At disadvantage?
Yeah, that's really fun.
I don't do disadvantage.
You will do it now.
I
Do
don't
I
know.
do the advantage?
Listen, I don't know
disadvantage
how to
thing
roll disadvantage, and I just don't care to, so I'm just not looking around.
Okay, fair enough.
Right.
Disadvantage though is in the bottom left corner under the DIS button.
Ah, there it is.
Yes, just click that.
Under
and
the
then you can check.
DIS?
No,
It's
you
too
click
lazy
the
to care. I
DIS,
won't.
There's
that-
nothing under the
and then roll
DIS.
your dice normally. Click your
There's
DIS
nothing
and then
under-
roll your perception check, and it will automatically add the disadvantage.
You guys can also move that modifier window anywhere on the screen as well.
Yeah.
Also, with the number of times we've rolled perception, you can drag your perception roll down onto your bar, your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you can just hit your F key and it will automatically roll that. Okay,
Are-
so let me check here. So Abigail spots on. You remember how I talked about those ice floes pushing up and cracked and all the rest of it and sitting on top of one another? Abigail notices some movement on one of them. We're gonna roll initiative, and the only person that's not surprised is Abigail. And then if I want to add these guys to the combat tracker, how do I do that?
Do you have the
There
encounter?
will be no map for this. I have the encounter.
You can just drag and drop the shield,
Okay, cool.
and it will add them all to the combat tracker. Or there's an add. Should be like a down arrow on the bottom of it.
Well, I think I drag and drop them on the party sheet. Never mind. Oh, we still have this one. How do we get rid of these? Do
Right-click
we have a
delete.
way just to remit? I have to delete each one.
No, you can go to menu and then right-click menu, and then you can actually delete all non-friendlies.
There's not a reset button.
I was expecting an encounter, so I'm not surprised. Just for the record.
Okay. Perfect. Done and
So I need
Done.
to roll initiative, or are we waiting to roll initiative, or have people rolled already?
I will roll initiative for everyone. It does it automatically.
Ah,
It's something that
No.
you'll get used to.
I'll get back to my
Really?
ability.
You roll our initiative?
Actions.
Yeah, I think we can change it that you guys roll it.
After you hit end of round, or you do it, we can roll it. We can roll it, or you can roll it. It doesn't matter.
Well, I've got everybody rolled. Lander, you're first to react. You're surprised, so you don't have anything happening. Jade is next, and she's surprised. So now we're on to the enemy. So Jade and Courtney, this winged shape drops off of a large jutting piece of ice, glides over a bit of the ice flow, and attacks Jade. It's some sort of winged, half woman, half bird like creature. So if I want to make
Fucking
the attack
harpies.
roll, how do I drop? Do I just drag and drop that?
Onto the combat tracker on who you're attacking. Or you can hold control and click the person on the combat tracker.
Oh, I can
Target.
pull it onto the combat tracker? Cool.
Mhm.
Okay. Fair enough. Sorry, Jade. Okay, that didn't work.
Did you drag and drop it on Jade's picture?
Yeah.
On
Are you
the
asking
combat
how to
tracker,
attack or how to-
if the enemy highlighted,
I don't even see the monster in the combat tracker.
Do you not? Oh,
Nope.
maybe that's the problem.
There
There
they
we
go.
all right. Now you see
What's
that
the
little
harpy?
circle to the left of the harpy. Click that, and I'll make it that character's turn.
Oh, I see. I haven't done that. There we go. So now we'll do it?
Now, if you hold control, you can click, and then you can just roll it normally.
Why did it do that? So if I want to target Jade,
Yes.
targets Jade. Oh, there it did it.
Yep. And you just double click what like the attack, the plus number.
Oh,
Like
I'm
the-
clicking on the wrong spot. I got it now. There we go.
Don't click the nipple. The nipple's not going to help you in this instance.
Ooh,
Hey!
we're starting off strong now.
So we have a critical hit
Hey!
with a claw. So I have to roll that, right? Will it know that the claw is a critical hit?
Yep.
We'll see. It didn't.
It's because you rolled a second attack.
Okay, I'm gonna roll this again then. How do I roll another 2d4? I know.
You can click the plus/minus. In the top
So
right corner.
Jade, the first claw does 14.
Holy crap!
You died.
And then she
Where's
hits you
the
with
counter party wipe?
Did that kill you?
Well, if your second hit, then probably.
Let me check. The second hit it did hit.
Party
We will
wipe.
avenge you. You guys want to roll next?
Yeah. So
She-
Courtney, this bird-like creature pounces on Jade. She like falls on the ice, and then she's struggling, and then it hits her with a piece of bone or something, and Jade stops moving.
Is there only one of them?
There's only one you can see.
How far are the others from me?
400 feet.
Hmm.
Slide.
Okay, what can I do? Can I heal Jade? I got healing word, but will it do anything?
Oh, actually, you know what? You're surprised, so you don't have to do anything. I totally forgot about that. A second form appears and pounces on Courtney.
Oh no! Courtney!
Hopefully, we don't have another crit. It's gonna be over quick.
Click on Courtney. Oh, they're targeting Courtney. Look at that.
Mhm.
I'm getting this slowly but surely. So that hit Courtney. Courtney takes 6 damage from the claws, and then this thing, as it's got its claws into your shoulders, it swings a club down at your head.
Louise!
That hits.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
3 points of damage. So Courtney, you're not down, but like the whole
Heavily
fucking
wounded.
world is just turned to shit for you. Like,
The whole world has turned to shit. That's a good way of putting it.
Abigail, you're not surprised. So what would you like to do? You see these two shadows attacking your friends.
There's giants like down the road, isn't there?
How fast can the sled move?
4 times your speed, so 120.
Do I think I can safely navigate the ridges?
You don't know. That'll come down to your rolls, I guess.
Well, that's gonna suck, but that's what we're gonna do.
Okay. So let me just yeah, I know that they shortened the travel time by 4, but I don't know that that's actually their combat movement. So we're just gonna say that the dog sled can move twice what a man would move in combat, so 60. Okay.
Okay.
And you could dash at 120.
Sounds good.
What would you like to do?
That.
Okay.
That.
So you start dashing across the ice, 120. So you cut the distance down. You're about 300, 280 feet from them. And Malice is surprised. So start of the round, Lander. You can actually react now, buddy.
I think it's time Alice and I had a duel.
I'm gonna fire and have a short rest. You're gonna go
I'm
into
hoping
the
I
ice?
don't fall through the
Abigail,
ice.
like cracks the. I don't know. I don't know if she has
the
a whip.
reins.
Snaps the reins, and she's flying out onto the ice, just flying towards the two.
Can I lasso her to
No.
get dragged?
No.
I guess I'll start gingerly running, so I hopefully don't fall through the ice in my
Okay.
That's really running.
armor.
So 60 feet. You got 60 feet of movement. You're good.
All right.
Did you open a map, or are we just playing this like this?
Theater of the mind, my man.
No map.
Okay, just checking.
Jade makes a death save. It could have been better. The harpy on top of Jade, you can see she's trying to take flight and lift Jade off the ice. She's flapping with everything she's got, but she's not. She's just starting to gain a little bit of altitude. Courtney.
Hey.
Hi.
Bleed on him.
So you have this harpy flapping all around your head. Her claws are tearing into you. She's swinging a club, and you can see that Jade is being picked up by the other one.
Can I charm this harpy?
Can you charm this harpy?
Yeah.
I don't think so, because I don't think harpies are technically. I have to see the charm spell.
Drag the shield and drop it in the chat window.
The charm spell shield?
The shield.
The
It's
little
charm.
The
brown.
nipple.
It looked like a shield.
Butthole.
Man. What do you guys mean?
There. And then, Jeremy, you can click the shield and open it.
Okay. Now I have to find harpy.
There's
You
two
can
of
click
them
the
in
shield from the
combat
combat
tracker.
tracker, and it'll pop it up.
We'll see. We'll see if it does that. Oh, look at that! It did it. Okay. No, it won't. You happen to know that charm person, the word person, means that the creature has to be a humanoid, and a harpy would not qualify as a humanoid.
Okay. How successful is this other harpy that's trying to take Jade away?
She's about 10 feet off the ground.
Okay. With my kind of haphazardly ways, I'm going to viciously mock the harpy that's trying to carry Jade away.
Okay. So what I want you to do on the combat tracker is to hold down control and click on harpy number 1.
Got it.
And then I want you to go into your spells
Yeah.
and double click on Vicious Mockery.
Like that?
Single click.
Maybe only single click.
I had advantage.
Yeah, exactly. You tell me, the first one or the second one?
First one.
First one?
You know we can see the success of
Can you
failure,
see?
right? Yeah.
Do you see the outcome?
We'll
Okay,
pick
you
the
know what?
successful one.
Let's ignore those two then. Harry, just give me another Vicious Mockery. Just one
I'm
click.
playing Ian's role in this game.
Thank you. We all need an Ian. So the wisdom. No, the harpy
Success.
saved. The harpy saved. Is that success for the harpy or success
Yes.
for him?
It's success for his saving throw. So that means
Okay.
the harpy
Who?
succeeded.
So your spell does not affect the harpy. And we're moving. Do you want to move at all? knowing that if you run away from the harpy flapping around above your head, she's going to get a chance to hit you.
No, I'll put my arms up in front of my face.
Nice. Okay.
Can I inspire
I
myself?
don't like that.
So the harpy's going to start to sing.
Oh shit!
So anyone within 300 feet of the harpy will need to make a wisdom saving throw. Abigail, you are within that range. So I've got you both targeted now. So if I click on luring song, it should just do it, right?
Yep.
But I have to double click on it?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So Courtney made his saving throw. However, Abigail did not. So Abigail becomes charmed until the song ends. And she has to take bonus actions to continue the song. Okay, cool. Next will be, moving right along, is...
Do I continue heading toward them?
Abigail's turn. No, she turns you around. Actually, she turns you on a 90-degree.
Fantastic.
Sort of just, you're like, oh yeah, I don't want to harm that harpy, and you turn 90 degrees. And you ride. I would like you to give me at that point a perception check. However, you are moving very fast, so I'd like you to make it at disadvantage, please. Success. Abigail sees there is no dry land ahead. There's a big ice flow. This would be causing you danger. So you can repeat the saving throw right now to not run the dog sled into the lake.
Okay.
That would be.
So do I click on the wisdom save again,
You can, yes. I'm okay with that.
or do you do it?
You can just drag and drop the wisdom save on me again.
He's rolling pretty good. Go with that.
Yes.
You succeed. So you break the charm. And I would now like you to give me a land vehicle check to not end up in the lake.
Since I'm proficient, do I get advantage?
No, but you get to add your proficiency bonus. That's how that works. So give me a land vehicle check using. Does it state what stat it uses, or do I have to tell you what stat to use?
You can tell me what stat to use. I'm just going to pick anyone with a +2.
I'm gonna let you use your intelligence.
Oh.
To,
Cost assist to give advantage.
Okay.
yeah, because
I'm going to persuade the dogs to turn.
you're just smart enough to know you're gonna think your way out of this. Like you're gonna steer